a child's injured at daycare, it's an emotional and overwhelming experience for any parent. In the moments after, it can be hard to know what to do next. And that's exactly why we created this video series. We want to walk you through the process based on our free guide, 5 steps to take after a daycare injury. To download the full guide, use the link below. Let's start with step number 1. Seek medical attention for your child immediately. Whether the daycare informs you of the injury or you discover it after bringing your child home, your first priority should always be getting them evaluated by a medical professional. There are 2 main reasons for this. First, and most importantly, is your child's health. Many children, especially infants and toddlers, haven't yet learned how to communicate what's wrong. They may not be able to tell you what hurts, and in some cases, there may be no visible signs of an injury at all, but a trained medical professional can assess their condition and provide the necessary treatment. The second reason is that a medical evaluation records the injury, which can be essential when taking legal action against the daycare facility. Documentation of what happened and how it was handled can make a huge difference in holding the daycare accountable. Some of the most serious injuries we see at daycare facilities aren't immediately obvious to parents, especially when daycares fail to notify families that anything even happened. For example, we handled a case where a child fell out of a high chair and had a noticeable knot on his head. His arm seemed limp, but the daycare didn't tell the mother anything. It wasn't until the next day, after she pushed for answers, that the daycare admitted he had fallen. A doctor later confirmed the child had a broken clavicle and head trauma. In another case, an infant was launched out of a bouncy chair that older children had misused while caregivers were distracted. The daycare never told the parents or the state. It wasn't until bath time that the mother discovered a large bump on her child's head. She rushed him to the ER, where doctors diagnosed a skull fracture and a brain bleed. And in one of the most shocking cases, a child was exposed to THC at daycare after ingesting drug-laced candy that had been left unsecured. Her symptoms weren't immediately linked to drugs, and the daycare downplayed her condition. It took a terrifying sequence of events, including a loss of consciousness, before she got the emergency care she needed. These case examples emphasize why it's so important to trust your instincts. Some daycare facilities fail to recognize injuries, or worse, try to hide them to avoid responsibility. If something feels off or you suspect your child may have been injured at daycare, get them checked out right away. If you're dealing with the aftermath of a daycare injury, reach out and share your story. We're here to help you get the answers and justice your family deserves. At the Button Law Firm, we're here to keep you and your family moving forward.